Now our ABC News exclusive with Sharon and Ozzy Osbourne, their first TV interview since Ozzy's recovery from a major operation. Chris Conley sat down with them and he joins us now.
Who is patient number 9?
Me, I suppose. The last 4 years have been sheer hell for me. I've been in such a bad...
Sharon Osbourne has been standing by her husband Ozzy through everything. They call him the Prince of Darkness, and he's been a rock star for over 50 years. But now Sharon is facing the hardest time of her life. Ozzy is very sick and getting worse every day. Ozzy has a disease called Parkinson's that makes his hands shake and his body weak. He also had many operations on his back that didn't help much. Now he can't walk anymore and has to use a wheelchair. The doctors say there isn't much more they can do to help him. Sharon has been taking care of Ozzy for more than 40 years. She's not just his wife. She's also been his manager, his best friend. And now she's like his nurse, too. She helps him eat, helps him get dressed, and stays with him when he feels sad or scared. Even though Ozzy is very sick, Sharon is planning something special for him. She wants to give him one last concert with his old band, Black Sabbath. They're planning to have this show on July 5th in Birmingham, England. This is the city where Black Sabbath first became famous many years ago. Sharon knows this might be the last time Ozzy will ever perform on stage. She's working very hard to make everything perfect. She's talking to doctors to make sure Ozzy will be okay during the show. She's also getting a special chair made for him so he can sit while he sings instead of having to stand up. The story of Sharon and Ozzy's love goes back many years. Sharon first met Ozzy in 1970 when she was just 18 years old. Her father was a music manager, and Sharon worked for him as a secretary. Ozzy was a singer for Black Sabbath, and they were becoming very famous with scary songs that some people didn't like. Sharon saw something special in Ozzy that other people didn't see. She could tell he was talented and just needed someone to believe in him, but they didn't start dating right away because Ozzy was married to someone else and had 2 children. In 1979, something bad happened to Ozzy. His band Black Sabbath kicked him out because he was drinking too much alcohol and causing too many problems. Ozzy was very upset and thought his music career was over. He went to a hotel room and just drank more alcohol, feeling sorry for himself. But Sharon didn't give up on him. She went to his hotel room and told him he wasn't finished. She said she would help him become even more famous than he was before. This was the beginning of their love story and their business partnership. Sharon helped Ozzy make his first solo album in 1980 called Blizzard of Oz. The album had a song called Crazy Train that became very popular. Sharon organized his concerts and took care of all his business. She was really good at her job and helped make Ozzy even more famous than when he was with Black Sabbath. They got married in 1982 and had 3 children together, Amy, Kelly, and Jack. Sharon kept managing Ozzy's career while also being a mom. She was always a strong one in the family who kept everyone together when things got crazy. Ozzy became famous for doing wild things on stage. One time he bit the head off a real bat during a concert. It was an accident, but people never forgot about it. Sharon just laughed about these crazy things and helped turn them into more publicity for Ozzy. In 2002, their family became even more famous when they had a TV show called The Osbournes. People loved watching their family because they were funny and real. Sharon was the star of the show because she was smart and funny and always knew what to say. But while they were getting more famous, Ozzy's body was starting to have problems. In 2003, he had a terrible accident. He was riding an ATV, which is like a 4-wheeler motorcycle on a property, in England. He crashed and broke his ribs, his collarbone, and hurt his spine very badly. Sharon rushed him to the hospital where doctors had to put metal rods in his back to help support his spine. Ozzy survived, but he was in a lot of pain after that. The metal rods help hold his back together, but they also cause him problems later. Then in 2019, Ozzy had another accident. He fell down at their home in Los Angeles. This fall was really bad because it moved those metal rods in his back. This caused him to have terrible nerve pain that burned all the time. The doctors tried to fix it with more operations, but nothing really helped. That same year, Sharon had to tell everyone some very sad news. Ozzy had been diagnosed with Parkinson's disease. This is a disease that affects the brain and makes it hard for people to move normally. Their hands shake, they have trouble walking, and they get very tired. Sharon tried to be brave when she told people about Ozzy's Parkinson's disease. She said it wasn't going to kill him, but she knew it would make life much harder for both of them. She was right. The disease made Ozzy much weaker, and he needed more help with everything. Between 2019 and 2023, Ozzy had 7 different operations on his spine. Each time, Sharon hoped the surgery would help him feel better and be able to walk normally again. But each operation seemed to make him weaker instead of stronger. After the last surgery in late 2023, the doctors told him there was nothing more they could do. Sharon watched her husband change from a wild rock star who could jump around on stage to a man who couldn't even stand up without help. It broke her heart, but she never let Ozzy see how sad she was. She always tried to be positive and strong for him. Ozzy hated not being able to do things for himself. He felt like he was a burden on Sharon and their family, but Sharon never made him feel that way. She would tell him he was still her king and that she loved taking care of him. By 2024, Ozzy couldn't tour anymore. Sharon had to announce that his body was too weak to handle performing concerts. This was very hard for both of them because music was Ozzy's whole life. He loved being on stage and making people happy with his songs. Even though he couldn't tour, Ozzy still made a new album in 2022 called Patient Number 9. He worked with other famous musicians like Jeff Beck. Sharon was proud of him for still making music, but she could see how much it hurt him to even sit in the studio. In 2025, Sharon had to share more bad news. Ozzy couldn't walk at all anymore and had to use a wheelchair all the time. He needed help with everything, eating, getting dressed, and moving around the house. Sharon became like his full-time nurse on top of being his wife. Their children, Kelly and Jack, help take care of their father, too. Kelly comes over and plays his old music really loud to try to make him smile. Jack set up a music studio in their house so Ozzy could still record songs while sitting down. The whole family is working together to help Ozzy and support Sharon. Sharon admits that watching Ozzy get sicker is the hardest thing she's ever had to do. She's been with him for over 40 years, and she can't imagine life without him. But she's not giving up on him, even now. That's why she's planning this special concert for July 2025. She called Tony Iommi, who was Ozzy's bandmate in Black Sabbath, and asked if they could do one last show together. At first, Tony wasn't sure because Ozzy is so sick. But when Ozzy heard about the idea, he said he wanted to do it. Sharon is working very hard to make this concert happen. She's talking to doctors about what medicines Ozzy will need and how to keep him comfortable during the show. She's having a special throne made for him to sit on while he sings, so he'll look like a king on stage. The concert is planned for Villa Park in Birmingham, which is perfect because that's where Black Sabbath first became famous. Fans are already very excited, and tickets sold out in just a few hours. People are calling it the greatest heavy metal farewell concert ever. Sharon knows this might be the last time anyone will see Ozzy perform. She wants it to be perfect for him, for their family, and for all the fans who have loved his music for so many years. She's working on every detail to make sure nothing goes wrong. Some days when they practice at home, Ozzy seems like his old self again. His voice still sounds strong when he sings songs like Iron Man and Paranoid. Sharon watches him and feels proud and sad at the same time. She's proud because he's still fighting, but sad because she knows this is probably the end. Other days are much harder. Sometimes Ozzy forgets the words to songs he's sung thousands of times. The Parkinson's disease affects his memory, too, not just his body. Sharon has to help him remember, and it makes her want to cry. Ozzy also gets very depressed sometimes. He'll sit quietly and not talk to anyone for hours. Sharon sits with him and tells him stories about their life together to try to cheer him up. She reminds him of funny things that happened when they were younger. Sharon doesn't sleep much anymore because she worries about Ozzy all the time. She drinks a lot of coffee to stay awake and take care of him. She's lost weight because she's so stressed, but she won't let anyone else take care of him. The doctors have told Sharon that Ozzy's body is near its limit. They don't think he has much time left. This makes Sharon even more determined to make their final concert perfect. She wants the world to remember Ozzy as the amazing performer he was, not as a sick man in a wheelchair. Fans from all over the world are coming to Birmingham for the concert. Some of them are already camping outside the venue. Even though it's still months away, they're holding signs that say Ozzy forever and singing his songs. When Sharon sees videos of this on social media, it makes her cry because she knows how much Ozzy means to people. Sharon has been the person who saved Ozzy many times in his life. When Black Sabbath fired him, she helped him become a solo star. When he had problems with drinking, she helped him get better. When he had accidents, she took care of him. Now she's trying to save him one more time by giving him this final moment of glory. The concert on July 5th will be bittersweet for Sharon. She'll be happy to see Ozzy on stage one more time, but she'll also know it's a bye after more than 40 years together. She's not ready to let him go, but she knows she might have to soon. Sharon's love for Ozzy has never wavered. Even through all the crazy times and now through his illness, she's proven that true love means staying with someone through everything, the good times and the bad times. Their story shows that love can survive anything when two people really care about each other. The upcoming concert will be Sharon's final gift to Ozzy and to all the fans who have supported them over the years. Win or lose, she's going to fight for him until the very end, because that's what love means too.